Why I hate Israel Adesanya. That bitch ass pussy. He fucks dogs.
Nah, but like, I'm so serious. This guy's like a scourge to this planet. I don't understand how the hell he got away with this. I mean, this is despicable. That's fucking disgusting, man. I don't know why Dana lets this guy even in the UFC.
Oh, and he's racist too. But I feel like that's bad. But like fucking dogs, a little bit worse. Well, we're not gonna power scale racism and zoophilia, but well, allegedly, not like I just showed you clips. That's alleged, of course. Totally didn't show any clips there. Totally not saying this just so I don't get sued.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. You thought I was done with Izzy? Oh, that was a nice voice crack. No, I'm not done with the peanut butter nut. I'm not done with the little pork, the little chump, little middleweight chump. No, I'm not done with him yet. I'm not done with little champ. Yo, he's got that dog in him, all right? He's got the dog in him, all right? Yeah, no. More about the little racism. He was harassing this other fighter named DDP, or Dricus Duplessis. Damn, I already knocked his ass out? Oh, I might have been wrong on something, actually. So, Kamaru Usman left Africa at 8 years old, and Izzy left at 10 years old. I forgot to mention this when talking about them. Anyway, subscribe if you want to, and touch the like button, and hype the video. Yo, that's crazy. Lame-ass fighter. Anyways, he was harassing this fighter to the build-up to the Dricus Duplessis, attacking Izzy's, they're not attacking Izzy, but like going for the belt, I think, right? Trying to win the belt. Izzy and Kamaru Usman, they harassed DDP by saying, well, Usman really started it, but no. Well, Izzy started it, Usman just poured more gasoline onto it, I guess. I don't know, they both turned into a race thing, really. Anyways. Kamaru Usman argued, right, to DDP. I want you to listen very closely. He said, quote unquote, probably. It's roughly about this. It's roughly the same thing, whatever, who cares? Just because you were born in South Africa, raised in South Africa, does not make you a South African. Because you are white.
Someone brought to my attention that I did the same thing on Rob, and I was just like, true, I did, because I called him a mozzie. And I was like, fuck, they're right. But guess what? I was wrong. That's called growth. How is this a black guy telling this fucking Modi that, nah, you're not a fucking true Kiwi because you live in Australia? That's stupid. I could admit when I was wrong. I fucked up back then. But you learn. So I would never say that to Rob again, because who am I to try and take away his heritage? That's fucking stupid. This guy's causing divide. I never questioned him as an African, so who the fuck is this cracker to tell me that I'm not African? I was like,
I'm the African fighter in the UFC.
Just because you went over to South Africa and you were raised there, that doesn't make you African.
Myself and Cameron, we train in Africa, we're African born, we're African raised, we still reside in Africa. That's an African champion, and that's who I'll be.
There's 3 African kings already. Why is your whole thought process not to, man, I want to be the 4th African champion?
Did those belts ever go to Africa? As far as I know, it came to America and New Zealand.
it's a colonial mindset. I want to take it off of myself.
Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother. What's up?
I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours, son.
When did I become the underdog?
Nobody said anything about dogs, bro. Chill out.
Right? I mean, well, that's okay. The last part was handed by me, but to me, it feels like they're doing it because he's white and just happens to be African, while they both aren't. But they claim to be fighting for Africans and stuff like that. Same guy, by the way, Usman. Same guy who claimed to be more American than Colby Covington with his first fight. Fight with Colby Covington. He claimed to be more American than him. Yeah, he fights. Or sorry, not fights, but he claims to be an African brother. I mean, two can be true, I guess. It can be mixed, but it's like, pretty sure he was born in America or some shit like that. No, I'm dumb. No, that's not me. He was born in Nigeria, moved to America, stayed there for like a good chunk of his life or something like that, right? But by his own logic, he himself wasn't even an American, so I don't know why he is saying this. Little hypocrite. Anyways, back to Izzy, because I gave Kamaru Usman some unfortunate screen time. I think I gotta Might have to put some peanut butter, go buy some peanut butter and send it over to Izzy so we can have a little little 3-on-1 action with his little dog. Might get a little nutty. No, seriously though, the peanut butter nutter, Izzy. Oh, fucking hell, man. He was talking all that shit to DDP, right? He also called him a white cracker, right? Called him a cracker, just called him slurs and everything during the build-up to the fight. And it's just, like, they tried to paint out DDP as being a racist when they were calling him slurs actively. Just think about that for a second. The hypocrisy on these guys is crazy. I believe genuinely. Ooh, what a voice crack. I believe. Anyways, I believe truthfully it's because he's a white African and neither of them, well, Izzy himself isn't an African, but he wants to fit in. Because if you don't know, he grew up rich and he also faked having cancer. I don't know much about that cancer bit, so, I'll probably come back to it later. But, he grew up rich, right? Had 8 servants or some shit like that growing up. And he didn't know how to bathe himself until he was 8 years old. Yeah, but he didn't know how to take a shower until he was 8 years old because he was getting pampered every day till 8 years old. And the issue with this is, well, not because he's rich, not that he grew up rich or anything like that. You can be rich and be a fighter. It's not nothing crazy as long as you're humble, which Izzy isn't. But besides that, he claims to be poor. Or growing up poor, despite having a job that gave him $30K a year, which granted isn't it's not that, it's a lot, not a lot, but like 30K a year is not much, but it's like for his time period, right? For the time period he was in, which is like what, 2000 or some shit, and yeah, 2000 in New Zealand. He was actually born in New Zealand. Yeah, for New Zealand 2000, I'm pretty sure that was decent wage at the time. Oh yeah, take that with you. A little burn. Well, that burns a little. Ooh, that's burning me up a little. My throat's kind of like acidic now. That's gross. Anyways, back to the main topic. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Izzy faking being poor. Right. So Izzy, fakes being poor and all that shit, right? He says he had to escape Africa with this, just like this other fighter named Alteba Gyalter, right? And the issue with that is, it's a complete fucking lie, bruv. Right? One, Izzy left for better opportunities, for fucking money and stuff like that, right? And apparently he was 10 months old when he left. Alberto, he left because of war and because they were forced to do so, because of the war. His father joined the war, and he spent most of his life with just his mother and his siblings because they thought his father was dead. They just could not contact with him. Right? However, Izzy, he left not for that reason though. He left for completely different reasons, and he's trying to make it out like he's a war-packed child, and that's just stupid. He claims to be an African brother, and that's whatever. Normally be whatever. But he's being an asshole, which is already strike one. Being racist, strike 2, and just lying, which is strike 3. Dude, this guy's a fucking bum. Oh, and he fucks dogs, which is strike 4. That should have been the first. Who gives a fuck? These aren't in order of importance. All right, believe me. Fucking a dog is a lot more worse than being a little liar. Maybe under certain circumstances, maybe lying could be a little bit worse, and I could see you lying about like a fucking nuke dropping and kickstarting World War 3. I think fucking a dog's morally worse though. Yeah, who gives a shit. Anyways, no peanut butter, no willy nutter. That's probably what Izzy says anytime he sees a dog out on the street. Anyways, Izzy got his ass handed to him shortly after by DDP, round 4 submission like a good little boy. He took that shit like a good man. I mean, he was on his back. DDP had penis to his dick, man, I'm telling you. Pelvis to ass. That's how fire that shit was. Rear naked choke. Oh man, I bet I bet Izzy likes it up the rear. I mean, oof. Anytime he and his little doggy is alone, I mean, things get a little bit steamy between them. Last I heard, his doggy was straight annihilating his cheeks. Back on the urban West Bank, Izzy was caught getting from his doggy. It was fucking atrocious, I tell ya. But not as atrocious as Izzy's fight during DDP, or not during, with DDP. I mean, oh my god, man was straight getting manhandled for the 4 rounds they was fighting. Oh my god, Izzy was talking about how he's all powerful and how he's gonna show him true strength and show him what was it, DDP belongs or some shit like that. Fucking hell, I don't remember what he said. But it's something, oh, I'm powerful, I'll show you real power, real strength in the ring. However, unbeknownst to Izzy, Israel Adesanya, DDP, with his straight, great, glorious power, would step in and destroy him. Some viewers might say that's real raw power right there. Raw power right there. Alright, just to preface, I look, I don't believe in white supremacy or anything like that. Just to preface, I don't believe in any of that. I thought it was funny as fuck because Izzy and Usman turned the whole DDP versus Israel Adesanya into a race thing, which was non-existent because DDP did nothing to disrespect him or Africa. He was just saying, I'm gonna bring home the belt to Africa because Usman and Izzy, y'all brought it to New Zealand and America respectfully, right? No, they said nothing about disrespecting Africa or them in general. The statement had nothing to do with them, but they turned it into a race thing, so I'm gonna crack a joke at their expense. Much like how Izzy cracks dogs. I mean, holy shit, did you see that video I showed you guys earlier? Him just straight beating his dog off. I mean, what the fuck is that? How the fuck is this guy not in jail? I mean, if I were to do that, which I wouldn't, alright? I wouldn't do that. Alright? I wouldn't. I mean, if I were to do that, oh fucking hell, I'd get club stomped to death. I mean, granted, I'm a 4-foot midget, unfortunately. I'm a little gremlin, guys. It's true. I'm actually 2 foot. So talking about some 4 foot. No, I'm actually 2 foot. I'm a gremlin, guys, unfortunately. I don't even make it to 5 feet, unfortunately, guys. Hashtag goblin mode. No, but dude, that's, I think truthfully the UFC just doesn't have any morals as a company. We all know that by now. They just care for the money you bring in, you know. And Izzy unfortunately brings in a lot of money, right? The notorious dog bender, right? Oh, he brings in a lot of money to the UFC. And, you know, unfortunately, this means Izzy can do whatever the fuck he wants, like the little bitch. A little lying bitch. Alright. Now, granted, I do believe the line about his past and all that, it's genuinely an attempt to fit in. Because, as I said before, Izzy grew up rich. So he didn't understand what it was like to be poor or anything like that. And, according to, I think he also said before, he tried to play with the poor kids before, when he was younger, but it didn't work out or something like that. I want to burp. That was very weak. L burps, guys. L burps, L faps, and L burps. Alright, jokes aside. Alright, jokes aside though. I could see the line as an attempt for him to just fit in, because he never grew up like relating to anybody, because, you know, he was middle wage in Africa, which is basically a multi-millionaire, right? And the high-end rich, like real rich folks, are probably like fucking presidential power or some shit, like they're fucking White House president or some shit like that. White House, what the fuck? You know what I meant. But regardless of that, Izzy never really had a connection with someone or people growing up. So, you know, he of course had to turn to dogs. This is only source of enjoyment. And just started cranking the hog, man. I'm telling you. You know, he at first it was by himself, right? But then his dog walked in and he just saw that thing wagging its tail and he was like, "Oh, mamacita! Oh, I need me some of that. Uy, come here, mama. Ay, mamacita, ven aquí por un momento. Quiero hablar contigo. Ay, qué bonita es eso culo. Oh, hijo de puta, man." Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, and then he just started just cranking the hog. I mean, it was a 2-man mission. Alright? That was a crazy time for Izzy, man. Ooh, I'm telling you, man, that nutter butter. Was crazy. I mean, he probably bought a surplus of peanut butter too. You know, when he was like 14. 10 cans of peanut butter? His mom's at the grocery store with him. Izzy, why do you why do you need so much peanut butter? Mom, look, I'm just a huge fan of PB&J's. You feel me, Mom? I think it's pretty doggone delicious on how it's. Fuck, Mom. You know how I'm not fucking a dog, Mom. Okay, if that's what you're thinking, I'm not fucking a dog. I'm not fucking my dog, Mom. I'm not fucking my dog, Mom. I never said anything about that. What the fuck? Oh God, you're disgusting, Izzy. And then they blow up, guys. That's probably the end of the video. This is a really shittily formed rant. This isn't like meant to be it sort of is, but it's mostly a rant, which is why it's so just disconnected and just like the rambling is just kind of everywhere because it's what rambling is. But you know, it's all over the place because it's just like I found it funny and I wanted to crack a few jokes at Izzy. That's really about it. You know, because he's a racist loser who fucks dogs, and honestly, I could care less about your origin story, bro. Yeah, the second you turn into zoophilia man and just start fucking pounding dogs and shit, you know, you lose any respect for me. As crazy as it might be to say that, you know, we live in a society. We live in a society. Me. That was it, by the way. That's not a crazy take to say. Fucking dogs is kind of disgusting, guys. Crazy talk. That's it's a Moist Critical classic. Anyways, guys, like the video. You know, hype the video up too. Oh no, you can't hype the video. You need 500 subscribers for people to hype your video up. So I actually told you guys to hype it earlier for no reason. Because you're supposed to have 500 subscribers before you unlock that feature. Who cares? But anyways, you know, like the video, touch the subscribe button. You know, have a family of 5 with the subscribe button while you're at it, you know, and touch the like button too, I guess. I mean, the like button can be your side piece. And toodle pip, skedaddle. I'm gonna have a dog on blast of a time playing skate. Bye, jack offs. Yeah, y'all thought I was gonna say chat. Nah, fuck y'all. Jack off. You guys are jack offs, little jack offs. Alright, skedaddle on out. Bye, jack offs.
Fuck you in the lanes you came with. Me and you ain't on the same shit. You ain't in my lane, bitch. Nah, all that shit it fit. Rollie on my wrist. Ay, baby, you a star. I'm my only wish. I'm counting blue hundreds. I'm too money. Ay, and my little bitch, she too lovely. Yeah, hanging up and calling me right back. Ay, baby, why you calling me like that? Yeah, getting high with the seat laid back. Baby, gon' relax, yeah. Hey, they don't know the half, yeah. No matter what happened, I got your back. Baby, that's the facts, yeah. That's the facts, yeah.